vocalist, which is the same as my rogue.
Yeah.
Seeing as my rogue is mostly sneaky, and Bard has to keep playing their instrument to get any of the effects of it, I feel like that's not a good thing for me to have.
Well, a bard doesn't have to keep playing the instrument all the time. I mean, you can cast a buff spell and then stealth away. You're not rocking out the whole time.
Okay, so once I cast the buff, then it's like, all right, the buff is active. I don't have to keep playing to have the buff active.
Right. I mean, unless it specifically states in the spell that you have to keep playing, then no.
That is good to know. Okay.
Like
so
Bardic Inspiration, you might just do a little riff and rock out for 1 to 3 seconds, and then give Bardic Inspiration to somebody. If you're casting Cure Wounds, you might sing a little song and then touch somebody, and then they get the HP back. You don't have to keep playing the entire time.
Oh, okay. Well, in that case, then yes, I will continue with my Bard level. I was like, how am I going to be sneaking away while I'm playing my thing? Like, do, sneaky.
Right.
Not hear me.
Right, yeah.
Or I'm just a ventriloquist, or I'm just throwing my music across the way.
That can be done as well.
I took a level of Bard in real life. I know like 4 guitar chords now.
Nice.
So my brother-in-law Gabe is dropping in to play with us today. He's going to be playing a dwarf barbarian named Hyrex. Hyrex needs to roll initiative so I can get you in the stack. Because that's how we're starting at.
21.
Oh. All right. So he's just finishing up his character. We will start here in just a minute.
Can you guys hear my music by any chance?
I can't.
Okay. No.
Don't lie.
Actually, right now it's 10 Years Wasteland.
So you guys are level 10, right?
11?
You're
Yeah,
11?
We got 11 last game.
Okay, so you can add another level. Make yourself 11.
Me with a good time.
I know, right? I get extra shit.
Yeah, we literally, that's the level actually that Weeben was talking about.
Yeah. I love the instrument because it does all the things.
All of them. All of the things.
And it has like 8 spells in it.
I love
Granted, each one's only once a day, but still, that's like 8 spells I can do once a day.
What was that?
weapon.
I mean, the Kinase thing has like 8 spells in it, so.
And since you're starting at level 11, whatever your background is that you're starting cash, multiply that by 5. And whatever your starting weapon is, you can start out with a +1 weapon. I was going to say you can start out with +1 armor, but you're a fucking barbarian, so that you could start out with a +1 loincloth.
+1 loincloth.
It's a +1 loincloth of seduction.
+1 cocksword.
It gives me a bonus to my charisma checks.
+1 cockpiece.
Yes, a +1 codpiece, exactly.
Well, Brian.
Yes.
I don't know, I didn't write down what they did, but if you're taking a bard level, in the party we have a Panpipe's Wondrous item, wind instrument, that we've been holding on to it for a while, so if that also helps you with anything.
Isn't that Pipes of the Sewers?
Do what?
I have those. Yeah, I have those already.
The panpipes?
The pipes for the sewers shouldn't be in the kitty because I have them.
Oh, okay.
Although they probably should go back to the kitty because I can only do one instrument since I'm multi-glassing, and so I'm gonna take the mandolin. Unless you want me to just constantly have swarms of rats.
You guys like swarms of things, right?
But that one specifically says that I have to keep playing it or the rats are no longer a thing. So
Right.
It doesn't work.
Right. Yeah, see, that's one of those things that is worded in such a way that
I was like, that, no. Short of like not, but I'm like, even then, is a swarm of rats really that useful?
you'd be surprised.
Okay. Okay, well, let's send the pipes of the sewers back to the party kitty, so I'll delete it off of mine.
Okay.
Oh, wait, are you keeping the party kitty?
I've been keeping it for a while.
Okay, well then let me throw in the stuff that we had a while back, one game when Jeff wasn't here.
Okay.
Alright, so we have 2 Masterwork Halberds,
Okay.
2 composite longbows plus 2 strength,
Ah, cool. Pencil. Oh, my pencil died. That was my works. Alright, 2. Actually, I took one of those, so we should only have one. Oh, no,
You wanna go back, maybe?
that's a different. Never mind. Never mind.
Okay, I'm sorry. I don't remember that, but okay. 50 gold and 2 Masterwork breastplates.
50 gold.
Yes.
And what was that last thing? A breastplate?
2 Masterwork breastplates.
Okay.
A lovely jade necklace worth 1,000 gold.
$1,000 gold.
A dragon-shaped fine leather belt worth 1,000 gold.
Okay.
A small chest engraved with dragon scale worth 400 gold.
You said 400?
Yeah.
Okay.
Topaz worth 700 gold.
Where's- How many?
700.
700. Okay.
A masterwork ivory scepter with a rosette pink diamond worth 3,000 gold.
Oh shit.
You guys got some cash.
Yeah, that was a lot of other. That's a lot of expensive.
You said 3,000?
Yeah. A deep blue gem worth 200.
All right.
And I think this says potion of delay poison, but I'm not sure what that last word that I wrote is.
Delay
Potion
point.
of delay something.
Yeah. I don't know if it's delay poison. It might be. Hold on. Let me look. Potions.
Yeah, I was hoping we were going to be able to make it to city before we did this infiltration, but the floating castle had other plans. But we need to stop the target.
So there's potion of poison. There's potion of diminution.
Is there a potion of delay?
There is not.
The hell did I write then?
Could be potion of resistance poison.
It's worth 300 gold if that helps.
I would think that it's probably potion of resistance poison. What that potion would do would be you would take half damage from poison.
All right. Anything else?
Nope, that was it.
Cool.
So I will go ahead and bring us in. Welcome to Storm King's Thunder. We are going to be picking up where we left off last week. Luckily, for this session, we don't have any of the telltale technical issues. Damn solar flares. Good news is we only have until 2032, and then the solar flare bullshit to start to taper down. Before we get started, I'd like to thank a friend of the Greenwater Guild Hall. Today we would like to thank the Speechless Bard. Speechless Bard makes beautiful leather products for your tabletop role-playing games, such as leather covers for your core rulebooks. She has a full line of dice bracelets if you like to show off your nerdy side. She has a spell rolling, or a dice rolling leather mat that looks like a spell scroll when it's rolled up. All of her work can be customized. She does the work by hand. She's an amazingly talented artist. So yeah, definitely check her out. If you are ordering from the U.S., keep in mind that you are going to have to wait a little while. If you're going to order for like a time-sensitive thing, such as a birthday or Christmas or whatever, give yourself a little bit of extra time, because she is in the UK and it takes a little while to cross the pond. If you're a fan of our Wednesday Night Traveler game, we do have a website via Obsidian Portal. The adventure log on that site is written as if they are news articles from Traveler News Service. And they deal with mostly things that are going on in the Trojan Reach as a whole, but now that the players, or the travelers, are getting more and more notorious, they're starting to take more and more of a front page type situation to their antics and shenanigans. If you like the content, please go to the front page and give us a thumbs up. We like to see those fan likes, and we hope you enjoy. So where we left off last week, the flying castle that is now in the possession of the party was kind of on an autopilot, and it was headed for a large iceberg in the sea of moving ice, and it docked there before they could really have much time to do anything about it, mostly because they were fighting for their lives against numerous cloud giants. And when it docked, so it docked with this iceberg called Svardbolg, and Svardbolg is a ancient frost giant site. The longhouses that are there have been there for so long that many of them have been overgrown by ice and snow. And the frost giants have slaves consisting of Northland barbarians and Yeti that have been enslaved to kind of dig these things out. They were spotted. They learned a couple of things. They learned that the frost giant Jarl Storvald, is searching for an artifact that the frost giants refer to as the ice that never melts. But you guys know that this is actually a legendary artifact known as the Ring of Winter. It is a very, very evil item. That last known, it was in the possession of a Harper agent named Artis Cimber. And the Harpers, so to give you an idea of how evil this ring is, it's kind of like the Palantirs of from Lord of the Rings. You know, where Gandalf gets pissed at Saruman because he's been looking into the Palantir, and he's like, you don't know who can be watching. That's the kind of evil that this ring is. And so the Harpers kind of told Artisimber, you need to give us the Ring of Winter, and his response to that was that he knows about the evil of the ring, and he doesn't trust anybody else, and so he's going to safeguard it. And nobody knows what his current intent is, because the ring is so evil that it converts whoever is holding it to its will. It is an intelligent item, and so Storvald conspired with a wizard from the Zentarim. What was his name? His name, that guy. His name was Nilron Dellost, and Nilron, in his attempt to help Storvald, helped Storvald create something called a Bloodstone. And what this stone is that it uses the blood of either Artisimber or one of his blood relatives to create a gem that Storvald can wear around his neck, and it points him in the direction of where Artisimber is, or one of Artisimber's blood relatives. And so the party has learned that he's in possession, that Storvald's in possession of this item and is hunting down or attempting to hunt down Artisimber. Nilron, on the other hand, isn't really helping Storvald. His plan is to steal the Ring of Winter for himself and leave. How successful he would end up being with that is, at this point, pure conjecture, but you guys kind of maybe doubt it. Luckily for you, at this point, Storvald is not present. He is out fishing, or rather whaling, on his great ship, the Krigvind. And the Krigvind is evidently the bulk of the Frost Giants from Svordborg are aboard the Krigvind. And so what's left is a skeleton crew that you have triggered, and you are in the middle of a big fight. Now, Gabe, you'll want to pay attention to this. These ships that are in the bay here are no longer there. And this ship, for instance, has bashed into these docks and ruined them. This ship is kind of fucked by, being pushed into the ice. That was all courtesy of Zinquinal, our resident cleric Triton. So now that Hyrex is here, he has the top initiative. Hyrex, what would you like to do? These guys here are, they're webbed and currently restrained. This guy is moving his way up over the crashed docks. Oh, and the reason why they got caught is that they were heading over here because they know that these frost giants are holding the eggs of a mated pair of white dragons hostage, and they know that the female is in the temple, and they were going to try and liberate these eggs and see if they could get the white dragon enraged or free her and let the giants and the dragon fight it out. The male dragon is strapped to the bow of the Krigvind. So, but neither of the dragons will do anything against the frost giants while their eggs are hostage. So having said all that, you are right here. What would you like to do?
Those ones that are webbed are frost dragons?
Yes. There's two of them there.
I'll charge that lonely guy over there that's not web.
Okay, so what is your movement?
All rage, so it'll be 50.
Okay. That will get you there. Go for it. Whose background noise is that?
Let's say if it goes away, it was probably me.
Oh, there you go.
I'll attack reckless.
Okay.
So
You go ahead and you be reckless.
I'd be reckless. 10 is not going to hit.
New.
14 is not going to hit.
New.
And 14 is not going to hit.
Wow.
All right. Swing and a miss.
All right. So Hyrex
That's an exciting debut.
runs up to this giant and attempts to scare him by what kind of weapon are you using?
Glaive.
Yeah, tries to scare him by waving his glaive around, which looks really impressive, but the Frost Giant is not deterred. Weeben, what do you have up your halfling sleeves?
Whatever do you move? All right, so here's an important question. Is invisibility one of those spells that would require me to keep playing?
No, obviously not, because that would kind of remove the purpose of invisibility because everybody can hear where you are.
That's what I thought. Okay. Not going to do that this turn, but that does help me for my next turn of time. Okay. So, I am going to move. Do these guys have any resistance to lightning?
Oh, you found potion of delay poison. Okay, well then that's what it is. I mean,
Yeah. Do these guys have resistance to lightning? Do we know that?
Probably not much. I don't know. Does anybody have resistance to lightning?
Not that I know
The storm giants did, but I don't know why the frost giants would.
Yeah, no,
Okay, cool, that's what
the frost giants aren't resistant. They have immunity to cold. That's it.
That's what it was. I was mixing them up with the storm giants. Okay, cool. Thank you. Okay. Weeben moves all of like 10 feet. And we're still higher up than them, right? So I'm going to stealth.
Yeah, you are like,
High.
what, 20 feet above them?
Okay, cool. So I do a little crouch. And then stealthy it up.
Okay, so you can go ahead and make a stealth check.
They not seeing shit. 32.
Okay. It looks... Are you for fucking real?
Is it not letting you click on me again?
No. It's funny because it worked Wednesday night and now it's not working tonight. So I'll let you put it in there. So you are stealthed.
Alrighty. And now I finally get to use my awesome javelin that I've had for a while but haven't used. Is my javelin of lightningness. Right.
So you probably need to move like 5 feet forward.
I will. I just wanted to hide first before I was in like sight.
Right. Because you're going to throw it down off that ridge.
Exactly. Where the hell did I put it? Oh, here it is. I gotta look at the stats to figure out how many of what it gets. Okay. So then I do my little move a little bit to get the distance that I need.
Okay?
And it says here, when I hurl it and speak its command word, it transforms the bolt into a lightning,
Yep.
forming a line 5 feet wide, which extends from me to the target. 120 feet. Holy shit, that's a lot of range.
Right.
Each creature can...
Hold on. Let me take a look at it.
DC 13 dex save, or take 4d6 of lightning damage.
So you don't have to make a 2-hit roll? No. They have to make a dex save. No. Okay.
Yeah, they make dex save, and then the target makes a hit save.
How do they
So
do
the
that for
second-
restrained? I don't know. Makes a difference.
Yeah, they'll have disadvantage on their dexterity saving throw.
Yeah, that's why I was like, this is perfect time to do it, because the next 13 is not crazy hard to do, but restrained, it might be.
Yeah, and no, you don't have to roll to hit. They just make
I have to
a...
roll to hit the target. Not the first person, but the last person in the line I do have to roll for. It says that anybody between them and the target has to take the dex save. The last person takes the hit save.
That's weird. Hold on.
It says it turns into a lightning bolt, and it goes from where I am to the target. Anything between me and the target has to take the dex save. The lightning bolt turns back into a javelin when it reaches the target. And then I make a ranged attack range. So I guess
I see.
behind them on the ground.
I see. So, okay, so who is your target? The guy in the back?
Here's another question. Could I target the ground behind him?
I mean, I guess. I don't see why not. You would have advantage on the roll.
On the ground?
Because the ground's not moving.
In that case, then he would automatically take the 4d6 with the dex save.
Right. So yeah, go ahead and make it a 2-hit roll with... Well, I mean, you already have advantage, so go ahead and make your 2-hit roll with advantage.
I changed my mind. I'm going to go for the hit on him, because then I can also do the sneak attack.
That's true.
Okay, I'm just going to roll to hit him. Oof, not my best roll. Oh, let's see. Javelin. Shit, what's my stats on? So it's like this. Okay. Oh, son of a biscuit. Even with advantage, I only rolled a 13.
Okay, but the guy in front of him is still going to take lightning damage. So he is going to make a DC 13 dex save. Oh shit, he gets a nat 1. He will take double damage.
Oh, cool. All right, well, I rolled an 18. Or no, we got 18. Rolled an 18. So 36.
Okay, so 36 points. Work, damn you. Do it that way. Okay, so that was your bonus action. You are no longer stealthed.
That's everything.
Did you have any movement left?
I can't do any more movement because I used the half movement. So.
Gotcha. Okay. Steve the Devil, what would you like to do? All the way up here.
How hurt are those guys looking that are in the web?
Let's see here. Well, the guy that just took the lightning to the face isn't looking great. The other guy... Wait, this isn't right. This is not right. That should be... Hold on. Neither one of them are looking all that hot.
Alright, well, let's just go ahead and see if we can put them down. Using a warlock spell, level 3 spell, I'm going to cast Shatter in between them.
Okay, that should get both of them. They get a con save, is that right?
Con save, and it's upcasted to level 3, so it's 4d8.
Okay. No, they only got a 13 to save.
Unlucky bastards. 20 even.
Okay, so
I got a 2, 4, 6, 8 roll. Hilarious.
Okay, so you make a lot of noise with Shatter. Anything else? Bonus
Let's
action,
see.
movement.
Let me see how far. Wrong button.
My dice are mistreating me today.
I will take 2 flying and get to here. So I'm still about even where I was as far as height. I just went straight out.
Okay.
So I should be over where I'm at now, up that whatever, 20 feet or something?
Yeah, well, you're 50 feet above the shoreline here where this boat was docked.
Oh, okay. Alright, put some wings on there.
Okay.
So,
All right.
now for our paladin,
Clitoris.
let's see.
All the way down here.
What's the height difference between the snow mound on the building versus the roof of the building?
Like 5 feet.
Oh, okay.
But then off the top of the building is like 30.
Well, are they down below or on top of the building?
They're starting to get up on top of the building. This is where Hyrex is currently fighting on the roof of this building. The giant had climbed up because the front of this building is pretty much wreckage at this point.
Okay, I just wanted to make sure that I didn't have to climb down the 50 feet to get to them.
No.
Okay. So, she will run over there and take a swing with her scimitar.
All right.
Yeah, scimitar and shield action. Let's see. Oh. No. What was that? 17?
That's a hit.
Oh, nice. You got a pretty good book to hit.
And this guy is virgin territory.
Mm-hmm. Let's go throw 1 divine smite on there.
Yeah, that's a good idea.
She's got plenty of spell slots at the moment. Uh, 14, 19 total.
Okay. Your next attack.
16.
That's a hit.
And just regular 11 points of damage.
Okay. Bonus action and or any additional movement.
No, that's
Okay.
pretty much it.
I cannot see.
I will do something on her bonus action.
Uh-huh.
Inspiring Smite. Immediately after dealing damage with Divine Smite bonus, distribute 2d8 plus level hit points among self and allies.
Okay.
I will split that evenly whenever I roll between, Hyrex and Clitoris.
So Hyrex hasn't taken any damage yet. Are these temporary hit points or?
Yeah, these are 10 hit points.
Oh, okay.
Let's see. What level is she? 20s, 10, or temporary hit points for each of us.
Cool. So there's a little
How much?
10. Little 10-point shield.
Since we're on the front line, we can take them together.
Yeah, as Hyrex stands there, looking like a ninja, He looks like the swordsman from Raiders of the Lost Ark with his glaive. Not really doing anything, but he looks cool. All right. Zinquinal, what would you like to do?
I'm going to cast Sacred Flame on the 2 Frost Giants right in front of me.
So
that is a Dex 16 saving throw.
right, but I think, hold on, let me double check it. I'm not saying you can't cast it. I'm just saying there is a caveat and an addendum. Let's see. So it would only be one creature.
Okay, whichever one's closer to death.
Let me take a look. I think it's the back one. No, it's the front one. Okay. So he needs to make a dex save at disadvantage. He only gets a 10.
All right.
Okay.
15.
Okay. So, yeah, this pillar of radiant fire comes down out of the sky and burns him. He is unhappy about that, but he is still standing. Bonus action or movement.
Okay, I think that. Hold on. I think that he still has my hammer on him.
I believe you are correct.
I see a wrench there.
That's the one.
So I'm going to whack him with my hammer.
Go for it. That's a hit.
7.
All right.
10 more.
So he's really not looking good now.
Awesome.
This blue ghostly hammer just goes pink right off his forehead.
I love it.
If he was a hill giant, he'd probably start crying.
Zeke, did you want that staff?
Yeah, if no one else is taking it, although I have to look, because I think I have to check and see which one does more damage, that staff or the bug staff.
You
I
know, why?
also have the bugs.
Oh, the staff of insect swarm or whatever?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's a nasty staff.
Yeah, none of us wanted the Atlas, so they had me put a note in there, see if Zeke wanted this.
Nice. I appreciate it for sure.
So which staff is this new one?
It's the staff of the adder. We've
Oh,
actually
right.
had it for a while. I just kept forgetting to give it
Yeah,
to him.
that's the one that turns into a snake.
Yeah.
Can you be attuned to 2 staffs?
Yeah, I mean, you can be attuned up to 3 items.
You have a attunement slot, right?
Yeah, it would just take another attunement slot.
Yeah, because I know the Adler had restrictions over what classes could use it, so most of us couldn't even use it if we wanted to.
That is true. I will double check it, but I think cleric is one of them, but let's...
Yeah, it was cleric, wizard, or warlock, and something else.
Yeah, cleric, druid, and warlock.
That's what it was.
So, yeah, I mean...
Okay.
So either way, you can have it.
Awesome.
That would be pretty awesome. You don't see very many clerics using staves anymore, which I always felt was kind of weird, but I kind of blame 3rd edition on that because 3rd edition took clerics from being a clothy and made them somewhat tanks. Yeah, second edition, if you were a cleric, you were wearing robes and you had like a club or a mace and or a staff. And that was pretty much it. It wasn't until higher levels that you could even wear like medium armor. Mostly because they made a firm delineation between what is a cleric and what is a paladin. So that was your bonus action. Are you going to move at all?
No, I'm good where I am. Thank you.
Okay then. The Frost Giants. So first, these two assholes, I guess, are going to make a strength check to try and get out of the webs. So theirs is a DC 15 strength. $18. They are no longer restrained. And they, to climb up that hill, is still still difficult terrain. So let's see, this is 20 feet. So 40 feet gets them up and out of the web.
And then they keep running because they're afraid of us, and they don't hit anybody.
Sorry, but this web is in my way, so I'm deleting it. And this guy... So the first Frost Giant is going to make 2 Great Axe attacks on Weeben. The other Frost Giant is going to make 2 Great Axe attacks on Zinquinal. So Weeben first. Smush the halfling.
Is it because of the lightning?
Yeah, he's a little butthurt from the lightning. First attack is not going to hit with an 11.
That does not hit.
Second attack. Soft 20 to hit.
Ow.
For 10 points of slashing damage. That was kind of anemic. And 2 axe attacks on Zinquinal. Oh, fuck me running. So, he gets a nat 1, slips in the ice, unbelievably, and goes prone. Right before Zinquinal's eyes. And he has no movement left, and so that is his turn. What a doofus. You know what? I don't know. With these dice, I'm going to give him one more chance. This giant down here is going to make 1 axe attack on each, Clitaris and Hyrex. On Hyrex first. That's better. 28 to hit. For 26 points of slashing damage. And second attack on Clitaris. He's going to miss with a 14.
She laughs at him.
He points at Hyrex and says, "Still not as funny as him." With your 3 attacks at master, still not as funny as that guy. I don't think I have any other. No, you guys have kind of been brutal on my Frost Giants. Smokey, what would you like to do? All the way up here.
Okay. I'm going to line myself up with these 2 guys, bust out that wand of lightning,
Okay.
smack them both.
All right, so they need to make a dex save. They get a 3, and that
Sweet.
means I need to change my dice. That's too many low rolls. At it with you guys. You're going in the jail.
$25.
Oof. Okay. This guy keels over dead right before Weeben's eyes. With a big
Sweet.
hole blasted through his chest. So, Smokey, bonus action and movement.
I moved quite a bit. I don't have a good bonus action at the moment.
Yeah, that's true. You do still have Hunter's Mark on this guy, though.
Yeah, I can't make another attack though, can I? So, what do you do?
No. Yeah, no. But let me double check something. Is Hunter's Mark? My question is Hunter's Mark dependent on what you're using as a weapon? I know that it has to be a ranged attack, but let's see. Let's see within range and mystically mark it. Until small ends, you deal an target. Whenever you hit it with a. No, it doesn't have to be a ranged attack. It's whenever you hit it with a weapon attack. So it could be melee or ranged, but I wouldn't necessarily classify a wand as a weapon.
It's an improvised weapon.
Yeah, it could be, yeah.
It's a very small club.
Yes.
Very poor club.
So, yeah, that's good to know. Something to keep in your back pocket. Okay, so Hyrex, what do you want to do?
I say, I got your joke. About 21?
Yep, that hits.
We'll just do another one. 21?
Okay.
Great. 27%.
Sorry, what was that?
27?
Yeah?
That's 3 of them. So 29 plus another 26. 31?
Okay. Yeah, you redeemed yourself with that one. Okay. So Hyrex's backstory is that he was actually one of the slaves that the giants were using to unearth these longhouses and ships. But unlike the others were normal Northland human barbarians. He appears to be a barbarian dwarf, probably from the Icewind Dale area, would be my guess. And he wasn't indoctrinated like the other ones were. He doesn't have the Stockholm syndrome. So he's like, oh, I'm free? Yeah. Screw these giants. Anything with a bonus action or movement? Nope. Okay. Weeben, what would you like to do?
Weeben, there's a dead frost giant like right in front of me, right?
Yep.
So I could hide behind that.
Yes, you could.
Sweet.
You could snugly burrow under the snow under his warm corpse.
Okay. I have not been doing what I like to do, which is to end my turn stealth as opposed to start them stealth. So I'm going to make my attack first and then stealth after.
Okay.
Mainly because this whole not being stealth when people show up is not to my liking.
That's not ideal, no.
Okay. So I'm going to go for the one right here.
Okay.
Would I have line of sight for a bow attack?
Oh, yeah. You could lean up over a giant's dead finger and plank him with your bow.
Okay. Then that is what I shall do. And that is a soft 21 to hit.
That hits.
Sweet. And sneak attack applied, right?
Correct.
Because...
Now, you were stealth, so did you make that with advantage?
I was not stealth because I didn't make the stealth.
Oh, that's
I
right.
gave up the stealth for
That's right. So, okay. But yeah, sneak attack still applies because Zinquinol is right next to him and engaged.
Exactly. Not the best roll, but I'll take it. 5, 10, 15, 16, 20.
Ouch.
That sneak attack is very useful.
So this giant now has a small arrow sticking out of his forehead.
And now I will move a little bit over, like slightly over here to the other part of the giant's body.
Okay.
And now it's
All right, go for it.
25.
Okay. So that is enough to be stealth from the giants, whose gargantuan passive perception is a whopping 13. All right. Steve the Devil.
Let's see. Steve is going to. First two will fly. See how far that's going to get me. I'll just go ahead and do sit there. Flying to over here. And Eldritch Blast, the guy on the roof that's fighting with Hyrex and Dwarf.
Oof. Okay, hold on here. Yeah, it's 100-foot range.
Yep.
You can get him.
First blast is mid-20s.
Yep.
For 13 damage.
Okay. Your next shot?
Even higher roll.
Yeah.
For 6 damage. And for the fun of it, let's go ahead and pull him off the roof. Make
Okay.
him bounce off the dock.
Okay. Whoops, wrong button. There we go.
We're watching Looney Tunes in midair. Hold up a little yikes sign as he's falling.
And I'm going to have him make a dexterity saving throw. which he fails, and he falls off the roof, or is pulled off the roof. It lands on his back in the wreckage of the docks down below and is prone because he's laying flat on his back.
Yeah, that's Steve's turn.
Okay. Clutaris. She could do something really cinematic here. Like,
sounds like a good idea.
run and jump off the roof, swinging her sword downward to land on him. You know, land in a superhero pose, which is really bad for your knees.
It's not as bad on your knees if you're landing on a guy.
That's true. That's true. Especially if your weight's going down on your sword hilt.
So, that is what she's going to do.
All right. So go ahead and make your attack. And you have advantage because he is prone.
That's fine. Uh, 17, it's going to be in the mid-20s.
That hits.
And we're going to throw a smite on there as well. Make it look really fancy. 13, 18 damage.
Okay. That was attack number 1. You get another attack also at advantage.
Close to 19 plus some stuff, so high 20s.
Yep.
Ooh, for a max damage of 11.
Okay.
Smashy, smashy. So yeah, that will be her turn.
Okay.
How's he looking after hero pose jump?
He's hurting pretty bad. I mean, he has some serious bleeding wounds. Zinquinol, what would you like to do? This, if you want to swing on this guy, you have advantage. He's still prone.
All right. I want to hurt him, yes. I would like to. Please sign me up for that. Let's see, but swing on him. I haven't had time to attune to the adder staff, so I can't use that yet.
Right.
But I will. I mean, it's got to be melee, right?
Yeah, because if it is ranged, it would be disadvantage.
Disadvantage, because he's like right there.
Well, not only that, but he's down low on the ground. That's kind of the point of going prone.
I will stab him with my spear.
Okay.
Hopefully. Ugh, 12.
That's a miss.
I don't get, since he's prone, I don't get like advantage on stabbing him, right?
Yeah, you do. You get advantage on your melee attack.
Alright. Awesome.
There you go. That's better.
24 is much better. Okay, hold on just a second.
Don't forget to add your divine channel divinity.
Yeah. Divine strike, it's very exciting.
Yes.
Oh, that's weird. Okay, so I don't think it's posting it, but it came up as 9 for the stab.
Okay.
And then I'm gonna divine strike him as soon as I figure out where to put that. Okay, and then I get another.
Okay.
5 more.
And you end him.
Yes.
He is done. We'll move his corpse out of the way. All right. Bonus action and movement.
Let's see, Weeben, are you injured?
10 points.
Oh, not too bad. Okay. In that case, no, because I don't think I can.
Well, I
I don't
mean,
think I can get
if
him
you
from a boost.
if you move to like here as a bonus
Yeah.
action, you could move your spiritual weapon to this guy.
Oh, okay. Then I'm gonna do that. I'll move over here, and spiritual weapon him.
Go for it.
Awesome. Let's see. Just a second.
Yeah, that hits him.
Sweet.
Oof. Ouch. I think your spiritual weapon should be like a large aluminum frying pan. Ping!
Okay. With a holy symbol carved into it.
Yes. And not like a good aluminum frying pan, but like the cheap, shitty ones that you buy at like Dollar Tree.
No,
I
I,
always-
feel like cast iron. I'm a classy lady.
I always
If I'm
kind of-
gonna do it, it's gonna be cast iron.
Well, I always kind of felt that you should have everybody should have one of those cheap aluminum frying pans in their car, and that way, when some dipshit does something like cut you off without using their turn signal at the stoplight, you can get out and just be like, ping! It doesn't really hurt anybody. It just makes a lot of sound, and everybody around you knows that guy's a dumbass.
True.
So, yeah, that was that. He didn't like that. So he is going to spend half his movement to stand up, first and foremost. And he's going to make 2 Great Axe attacks on Clitaris. $23 to hit.
That hits.
For 18 slashing damage.
Gives me points of tone, I take 8.
And he misses with a 15.
Yes, indeed he does.
Hold on a moment.
Oh yeah, I forgot about that. Oh, Chris,
Yeah.
I forgot on that last hit that he swung, she got a new ability I'm not familiar with, but I think it applies.
Okay.
Defensive duelist?
Okay.
Actually, no, that would end up matching, because you said he rolled a 23?
Yes.
Okay, yeah, that won't help. It'll put me still at the same, I'll take it no matter what.
Those guys are kind of big.
Close, so close.
So, hearing the battle going on outside, these 2 giants are gonna rush up the side of this hill here from the temple, and they went ahead and dashed, so that's all they can do. Smokey. you've got 2 Frost Giants bearing down on your position. What would you like to do?
I guess it's time to bust out that web one more.
You can certainly do that.
Okay. Yeah.
Oh, you're gonna web them? Okay. So they get a dex saving throw, is that correct?
Man, I can't.
I don't think it's gonna matter, but
Yep.
Yep.
Yeah, Dex.
okay. So like I said, it doesn't matter. They got a 4, so they are restrained by web.
We should move.
You're like, you guys stay right there. I'm getting the
over
fuck
here.
out of here.
Oh. Use all lines up for strike movement and get all the way over here.
Okay. Anything with a bonus action?
I was gonna move Hunter's Mark, but like
You certainly
I'm not
could.
gonna
You could.
mess around.
You're just gonna wait until next round?
Yeah, might as well.
Alright. Hyrex, what do you got planned?
That guy's 5 feet away.
Well, he's 20 feet down.
20 feet down, 5 feet across.
Yeah.
I want to jump down on him.
Alright.
Jump down on him. Be crazy.
Make your attack. That's a hit. He is not looking good.
Take 10. Do I get all my attacks? Or
Yeah.
just one?
Yeah, you get on.
Alright. There's a 17. Is that it?
That hits?
Another 9.
Yeah, that's a miss.
Huh?
9's a miss.
9 damage.
Oh. So what's your damage at this point?
What was the last time? 10, I think. 10,
10.
9, 19.
Okay. Your third attack? Just for shits and giggles?
That's only 21.
That's a hit.
And then that's 8.
Okay. So this guy, Hyrex comes down and does the same thing that Clitaris did, but with more stabbies, and kills this guy outright as well. Anything with bonus action and movement? No? You want to stay right there?
Oh, wait, no.
You
I'll
could
move
move.
back towards the other ones. Start moving back.
What's your movement?
35.
Yeah, we'll say you get up to the ridge. Weeman, what would you like to do? You can see that to the north there are these 2 barbarian, or these 2 frost giants that are now once again webbed.
We've been from far downfield, from downtown. Shoot an arrow. And it's just inside the 80-foot range.
Okay. So, front guy?
Yeah, front shot, front guy.
Okay.
Unless somebody wants a little bardic inspiration, throw an extra d6 on their shit.
Let's say you're only a first level bard. I don't remember, can first level bards do that as a bonus action?
Probably not. I probably can't do anything awesome.
I think you get inspiration at level 2.
That's possible, let's see. Let me double check.
Oh, it is a bonus action, yeah. It's a bonus action.
Yeah, no, he gets it at first level. It's a D6. So as a bonus action, he could give somebody Bardic Inspiration.
I don't think
I Bardic Inspiration.
I don't know, you might throw it on either Clitaris or Hyrex since they're the melee.
I'm nowhere near him.
Okay.
Or you could use your bonus action again to hide, but
I'd say hide. Save it for now.
yeah, Hyrex is nowhere near him, neither is Clitaris, so you might wait to throw a Bardic Inspiration on him.
Okay. Well, if I throw the Bardic Inspiration right now, they'll have it for when they need it. If I wait until they need it, then it might not be timely.
That's true.
And they're far away, so I am currently hitting, and if nothing else, there's a giant body between us.
That's true. Yeah, I would say that if you're ducking down behind the giant body, we're going to give you half cover, so you get a +2 bonus to your AC.
Cool. And I mean, I'm already hidden because I hit at the end of my last turn. So.
Right.
So I get a +2 to AC, plus half cover. So I'm going to shoot the bow at him, and then for the bonus action, I'll do the Bardic Inspiration once I'm unhidden.
Okay.
Because I'm pretty sure once I hit him.
Yeah, wouldn't matter. Right.
Yeah. Alrighty, that's a soft 22 to hit.
That hits.
Sweet. 5, 10, 15. 5, 10, 15, 14, 19, 23.
Okay. That's a pretty good short bow you got.
It's all that sneak attackness, you know, like them just having no idea where it's coming from and me aiming precisely where it needs to go.
Right.
And then the Bardic Inspiration on who did we say was going to be?
Your choice. I mean, you got Clitaris and Hyrex are your melee fighters, and it's probably assumed that one of them sooner or later is going to get up and be in their face.
Okay, I'll throw it on. Wait, Clitaris is down here, right? She's like way the heck
Yeah,
over here.
she's down on the wreckage of the docks.
So she's far away from anybody who's going to be fighting us.
Right.
Yep.
So I'll take her a second. You know what? I'll do it anyway. I'll give it to her because eventually she's going to get up there and get in it.
Okay.
So she's now got some Bardic Inspiration on her.
Okay. Let's see. We'll give her a little flag to show she has Bardic Inspiration, which was a D6. Okay.
Two more
And
time.
is that it? Are you going to move? Or are you going to stay where you're at?
I'm going to stay with my cover.
Okay. Steve, the devil, what would you like to do?
Well, I have been planning on going into the building to see if anybody was in there, but it seems like everybody came out the opposite direction.
Yeah.
So,
Are you actually going to tell Clitaris to grab my javelin on her way up?
I dropped my stick. Can you get it?
Anyway, sorry, go Steve. My bad.
I can't wait to prove you wrong about your assumptions. Oh, that's gonna be so much fun.
So, we're going to go over here, still flying,
Mm-hmm.
and good Eldritch Blast the one in the back.
Okay.
Since it's not really close enough to do anything else yet.
All right.
18,
That hits.
8 damage.
Okay.
Second blast, 15.
That's a hit.
13 damage. And I will not push him or pull him or nothing.
Oh, you remembered he was restrained. Damn it.
He's good where he's at. And that'll be Steve's turn.
Okay.
And then pretty much the only thing the Taurus can do is a double move.
I'm pretty sure that the Bardic Inspiration was da 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 da.
How'd you know?
If I did my matron right, that's as far as she can go.
Okay. That seems correct. Synquinol, what would you like to do?
I'm going to move. Hold on, how far am I going now? 30. Right here. Oh, now I gotta pick myself up. Accidentally here. And then I'm going to cast Spiritual Guardian.
Okay.
30 feet from there, so the range is 30 feet. So I'm gonna put Spiritual Guardian about here.
Okay, let me grab. I'll just draw a circle.
Like as close as I can get to whack them both.
There is your Spiritual Guardian.
Now, since it's a specter, does the web stop him?
No.
Okay, because that's the thing is I want him, my Spiritual Guardian, to hit them both, and he needs to be within 10 feet.
Yeah, he's completely ethereal. So
Cool.
let's see. Hold on. And
So
the range from you is. Oh yeah, you can put him right in the middle.
In the middle, okay. Because yeah, the 30 feet should let me get right about there. So it's a Dex 16 saving throw for both of them.
And they are at disadvantage.
Yes, they are.
They only get a 7.
Excellent. So they both take 20 points of radiant.
Ouch. All right, so. And their movement would be halved, correct?
I don't think there's anything about movement. It just says 20 automatically takes 20 radiant damage on a failed save.
Okay.
And then that'll be it.
Okay. All right. So a couple of things are going to happen on this turn. The first thing is that the Frost Giants are going to make a strength check to see if they can get out of the web. And no, they are still restrained with an 11. That's not good for them. The second thing that is going to happen, give me just a second here. It takes a minute for me to ruin your day. Since she's no longer in there, she can go away. So, Zinquinol, Clitaris, you see that off in the distance, you see a shatter, like an explosion of ice and what looks like frozen timber. Steve the Devil gets to be in full view of the fearsome awesomeness of what just happened. And what happened is that since the two frost giants that were inside the temple are no longer guarding the eggs, Isendraug has decided that now is her chance to take advantage of this situation and has busted out of the roof. And she will go.
But she sees that we're fighting the people that were holding her eggs from her, and so she is going to be on our side.
She's a white dragon. I don't think
we're helping her out.
She is an adult white dragon. She's really not that smart. And she is also extremely... white dragons are extremely treacherous, so there's no way that she's going to be willing to let anybody live. And even if you come to a deal with her, she will undoubtedly backstab. I mean, you guys know that white dragons are classically two things. They're always pissed off and they're stupid. So they simply can't be trusted. Smokey, what would you like to do? You hear... So Smokey, Weeben, and Hyrex, you can see that there's a cloud of shit off in the distance that blows up out of this iceberg. And you hear a terrifying roar that is the blood-curdling... Everybody knows that's the blood-curdling roar of a dragon. So Smokey, what would you like to do?
Need to find some cover. I'm gonna scoop up Weeben and hop down here. There's kind of like a little ice shelf thing here, right?
Yep.
I can use hide in plain sight.
Okay.
To try and hide myself using the using nature as camouflage. That's what it says I can do. So I'm gonna do that.
Okay, go ahead and make a stealth check.
I'm staying out of their way. Because I bet...
Smokey's like, that sounds like a dragon. Fuck this. I'm going to bravely run away.
Mm-hmm.
I'm imagining her hiding in plain sight. She's piling up like a little snowman and crouching behind it.
Yes.
Probably. I got 25.
Okay.
So, pretty good.
So I went ahead and threw a 25 in there for you. And I'll give you a little ninja mask. Just out of curiosity. Oh my god. You are actually hidden. Isendraug does not know where Smokey... Hide in plain sight. She's like Drax. I've mastered the art of standing so still that nobody can see me.
I think I just jumped in some deep snow. Just...
Yeah, right. Yeah. Okay. Isendraug. So the first thing is, Zinc, if you would like, your spiritual guardian here can deal damage to Isendraug.
Yes, please.
Okay. How much do you want to throw on her?
It's automatically 20.
Okay.
And then the spirit guardian disappears.
Okay.
Because they can only do 60 damage.
Okay.
So my guardian of faith, similar to Smokey, just went, fuck, poof.
Right? I've done my job.
I'm not here. I did not sign up for this.
Okay. And then, so Isendraug kind of hops up and dives into the snow and ice, busts out, she burrows under the snow and ice and busts out right in the middle of these two frost giants, and is then, let's see, what is the range on that? Up to 120 feet. But, whoops, that's not what I wanted. Yeah, that's going to get everybody. The first thing she does is uses Frightful Presence. So, if you are wearing dragon scale armor, which I know one of you is, you get, I think you're immune?
Yeah, it says I'm immune.
So you're immune, but everybody else needs to make a DC 16 Wisdom saving throw or become frightened.
No, advantage against frightened.
Ugh.
Get it? Guys rolled off the thing. Gotta re-roll. Else make it okay.
Oh, and then two giants need to do that too.
Leave it, I scared of shit.
So the two giants fail and promptly dump a giant-sized load in their pants.
Hashtag samesies.
I'll give him the evil eye.
What was the DC?
16. So let's see. Zank also failed.
Yep.
What about Clitaris?
He got a 23.
Okay, so she is not feared. What about Smokey? Oh, Smokey's immune. Hyrex?
19?
Okay, you are okay. What about Weeben?
We've got a 17 or 20.
Okay, so only that's not too bad. And what about Steve the Devil?
Steve's going to spend a spell point to re-roll his ability, or
His save.
check.
Okay.
Okay, that's better.
Oh, that's right. I have an inspiration point.
Yeah,
I'm gonna spend it.
go for it. You can re-roll.
I think now's the time.
Yeah, yeah, you probably don't want to be feared.
Yes. Made it.
Okay, so you are not feared.
Steve was scared for a split second. He's like, wait, no, we got this.
No, we're okay. And then Isendraug gets to make 3 attacks, 1 with its bite and 2 with its claws on the frost giants. So on the first giant, let's see, which one is... Well, they're both about the same. So she's going to bite the first giant. So 26 definitely hits. Oh, wrong.
Chris,
Hold on. Oh, 28 points of piercing damage and 5 points of cold damage on this guy. So Oops. Oh wait, he's immune to cold damage.
I wasn't gonna say it,
That's still
but I
not.
thought it.
That's still not good for him. And then she's gonna throw a claw. Well, she's gonna throw 2 claw attacks on him. Fuck it. Let's just. She's gonna focus. .23 to hit for 15 slashing damage. And 1 more of those. .25 hits for the other 19 damage. And that is Isendraug's turn. What were you going to say, Billy?
Oh, I was going to ask about a sense, but she had the wrong one. I thought she had sense evil, but it's divine sense.
Well, paladins can detect good or evil.
Yeah, I was going to see when that thing got within range if I could detect evil. If it's sending off any spider tinglies.
I mean, yeah, but I mean, you detect within 60 feet of you. And the problem is, is that it's not like the guidance system on a missile. It's detecting everything around you, and you're surrounded by evil giants. So, basically, the whole area using her divine sense would smell like, rotten eggs.
Mm.
So she knows that there is definitely evil within 60 feet of her. The whole place reeks of it.
Cool, it was more to determine if the white dragon was a dick or a complete asshole.
The white dragon's chaotic evil, so not just an asshole, a psychotic asshole. An angry, psychotic dipshit is what white dragons are. So, Hyrex, what would you like to do?
How far away is it?
55 feet.
Guess I got a dash.
All right. I guess 50 feet. So you dash and run up to it. So that's your action.
Dash is an action.
All right. Give me 1 second, Weeben, before we do your turn. I'm going to go get some more water, and I will be right back.
Oh, fine. Go hydrate.
Oh, shit. This just got real.
Anybody want some protection from evil?
I'm good at the moment. Say maybe somebody soft. Because I foresee some breath weapons happening in the near future.
I guess it's a dragon, so protection from evil is really not going to help that much.
Well, it's evil. He just said it's chaotic evil.
But doesn't it have to, like, be...
No, it's protection from evil.
Oh, okay.
Protection against evil. Until the spell ends, one willing creature you touch is protected against abjurations, yes, or celestials, elementals, fays, fiends, and undead.
I was going to say CL is those. I was like, are we protected from CL? Oh, okay. Nope, we're safe.
So, abjurations, celestials, elementals, fays, fiends, and undead.
Which a dragon is not of.
Yeah, you'd have to run that one by Chris, but it doesn't sound like it.
Does a white dragon do lightning?
Cold.
Cold?
Yeah, when it just bit those Frost Giants, it did a bunch of cold.
Oh, that's right, yeah. Alright, well, I got fly, invisibility, levitate, and dispel magic that I can do from the mandolin.
I thought we were just gonna try and let them murder their way out of the island, and then
So we're gonna hide and let them do what they do.
I don't know. I mean, we were gonna bust them out originally, and then
For sure.
have a fight, and then like whoever was surviving, if they attacked us, then we'd be in a better position. I think that was the original plan. So just
Okay.
throw it out
So
there.
we're staying hiding, so invisibility might not be a bad idea.
That's what I'm planning on doing.
Yeah, from the way Chris was talking, it doesn't sound like it's gonna let us go with.
We just need to wait for what's his ass to get back from whaling, because her husband's powering the ship that they're whaling on, right? So he'll come back, and then the Frost Giant and the dragons will fight, and they'll at least be weakened. So if there's any way to avoid stuff, yeah,
That makes a lot of sense.
it might not go down that way, but hopefully,
Okay.
The best laid plans and all that.
yeah.
Weeben, what would you like to do?
I am going to use the mandolin's spell of invisibility on... I gotta find the range of it.
It'll be as per the spell, so let's see here.
Alright. Oh, I have to touch. So how does that work if you have a mandolin but it's a touch spell? How am I supposed to touch them while playing? Or do I play it to get the ability and then I touch them?
Yeah.
Smash it over their head.
You go heavy metal and you smash the mandolin of it. No, you play it and then touch somebody. So you play a chord and then touch someone, and they are now invisible.
Coolio.
Or you could touch yourself and become invisible.
Cool. Alright, in that case,
Then it feels like somebody else is doing it.
yeah. That's just great. Okay, then, since the only person that I'm next to right now is my hide in plain sight friend, and hiding is never hard for me, I might actually hold that action since the people up there are probably going to be running down here soon.
Right. Or you could move and touch somebody. I don't know. It's up to you.
Okay. Okay. Then I've got 25 feet of movement, but I can't go up the ledge because that's 30 feet. So let me go to like here and be like, get down here. So that's what I'm gonna do.
Okay.
Go here, and then I'm gonna hold my action.
Okay.
Can I hold an action and a bonus, or just an action?
You can hold. Well, if you ready an action, then when the circumstances happen, you get your full turn.
Okay, then that's what I'll do. Yes, I will go there and ready my action.
Okay. And what are you doing? You're calling for Cleetaris to get down there so that you can turn her invisible?
Yeah, I'm gonna call for Cleetaris to come down. I'm gonna turn her invisible, and then I'm gonna hide.
Okay, gotcha. Steve the Devil, what would you like to do?
Well, why the dragon is busy occupying with the Frost Giants, Steve is going to do a dash action up to where the dragon came out and down in.
Now, oh, you're gonna go down the hole that she busted out?
Yep, Steve's looking for eggs.
Okay. So
Shit goes bad, I'm holding an egg hostage.
okay.
Or I'm gonna raise it to be a little baby dragon and tame it.
Yeah, that's probably going to turn out poorly for you as they age.
Just things in life turn out poorly for him. We never accused Steve of being smart. A baby dragon, an evil rain. Life's looking good.
So you.
I mean, it's all started with Steve not being smart, and that's how he's the devil in the first place.
Yep.
What did you do to become a devil again?
Got a corrupted wish from a bitch dragon.
Touched an unclean exotic dancer.
Right.
So you look down into this hole and you see that this used to be a gigantic bell tower. Wooden pillars rise to meet the rafters, or at least they used to. With a pitched roof, or what was a pitched roof, and you can see that there was a Frost Giant size bell hanging in here. And it is now crashed down to the floor below. Yeah, the bell would weigh, to tell you how big this bell is, it would weigh 50 tons with a rim that's 20 feet in diameter.
Ew.
Can you see that, though? No. Oh, wait. Yes. You also, in the northeast corner, you see a mound of ice that is transparent enough that you can see the bulk of copper and silver and gold coins strewn throughout the ice. It is the dragon's hoard.
Nice. Any sign of eggs?
Just a sec. In the northwest corner, you see that there is a pool of water that the floor of this temple has given way, and that there is a pool of water. It looks like a deep pool into the ocean.
Huh.
And
Holy shit, maybe we should magic conch it out of here. I just remembered that.
That is smart. Wait, magic punch the dragon out of here or magic punch there?
I don't know. If we need an emergency escape, that's definitely an option. I don't know if wait, our airship. No, wait, our airship is where? Is it attached to the cloud castle?
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
Oh shit. Well, never mind then. Fuck. Okay, mine.
You do not see any dragon eggs.
Set face.
Are there any dragon omelets?
No.
Okay.
That will be Steve's turn. Is just going into that building.
Okay. Clitoris.
Let's see.
So remember, we've been called for you to come down there. I mean, not that you have to.
That's a 20-foot difference, right?
Yep.
So, yeah, spend my movement, get down there.
Okay.
Using difficult terrain.
Yeah,
So,
difficult
pretty
terrain
cool.
would be double move. So, Weeben, you get your full turn.
Even plays his mandolin. Goes, oh, you cannot be seen. No one will ever see you again because of me.
All right.
And touches you.
So Clitoris turns invisible.
She will use her bonus action to also do hide for quiet,
Okay.
and that will pretty much be her turn.
What you get for a stealth check?
So she has a research. 22.
Okay. Okay. And Weeben, your bonus action.
Weeben will attempt to stealth.
Okay.
Weeben did not do great on his roll.
What'd you get?
14.
Oof. Weeben is not. Well, Weeben thinks he's stealthed.
I will be right back.
Okay.
See, I played the mandolin and now I don't feel as stealthy as I should.
Yeah. No. You think you're sneaky, but not completely.
See,
Okay.
I wish I didn't have to use all my damn movement to get over that far.
Damn my small legs. Zinquinol, what would you like to do?
I like this running away thing.
It appeals to my sense of living.
I'm a big fan. I think
This whole party has a
I'm
big
going to-
culture of running away.
so. I do have a question.
Yeah.
So if I got somewhere
Mhm.
and cast Liam's hut and chose to make it like white because I can choose an opaque color.
Right.
Would that, if I placed it in the right place and made it white, the color of snow, would it provide any camouflage?
I would say yes. I would say that that perception or investigation checks to notice it would be at disadvantage.
Okay. Let me see if I can make it all the way. Oh, I can't quite make it. Down the side. I don't know what to do when I want to run away. And then I can't hide. I'm not a stealthy person.
Well, I mean, you know, the other option is you can always brave it up and get in there and start slinging some godly magic.
Yeah. I'm running low. I'm gonna run a little bit away. Not all the way away. A little bit away. Wait,
All right, we're gonna split the difference.
yeah. And then I'm going to, I guess, speak my oath and oath bow it.
Okay. That
Because I
is.
think that this would be the correct time to
Yes, it would.
say the words.
Ah, fuck, I have an inspiration point I should use.
All right.
I will allow you to spend the inspiration point to re-roll your stealth if you'd like.
Oh, thank you. 19?
Well, you're still not hidden. So yeah, that is a hit with the oath bow.
Wait, it is?
Yeah. Well, oh wait,
Okay.
wait. I'm sorry. You only got an 8.
I got an 8.
Yeah, but if you spoke the oath, you get to make that with advantage.
Oh, that's right.
That's better.
Okay.
So that hits.
All right. And then, so that's what, 19, 28?
Okay.
And speaking the words was my bonus action, and I've moved and I shot.
Okay. So your arrow it strikes true and is stuck in Isendraug's neck, and she kind of, as a free action, she turns and snarls. She says, "You're next, little fishling."
Yeah, I know.
The giants, who are feared, are going to attempt their strength check again. And fail with a 13. They are still restrained and crapping their pants. Smokey, what would you like to do?
Shit, I don't know. How long does it take to whale? Catch your whale and get back here, God damn it.
Give this dragon something else to be pissed off about. Except for the fact that you already know that if the Krinvig comes back, that would give you 2 dragons.
And then, but they'll fight the Frost Giant that will also want to kill us anyway. And so we'll have 2 or possibly 1 instead of 3 things to murder. So that was the hope. I don't know how that's all going to work out. So this ship that they were trying to chip out of the ice is still there or no?
Up to the north, yes.
Yeah.
Hold on just a second. At the end of the Frost Giants' turns, they do get to repeat their wisdom saving throw. Oh, so they are no longer feared, but they are still restrained.
So as outside the game, I don't remember. Did we get word that we know the Frost Giant is on his way back and will be here in X round turns, or are we just hoping he shows up?
You were told that he could show up basically any minute now.
Oh, okay, I couldn't remember that part.
But you weren't told, that he was due back at a particular time. You know that he's been gone for 4 or 5 days, which would, from past excursions, would mean that he would be back any minute.
So my plan.
Could remember.
I used my last round of the last game. I used fire arrow, so I have like 10 or 12 arrows that are on fire if I shoot them.
Sure.
I'm gonna shoot one of these little boats and hopefully light it on fire. And if that guy sees a ton of smoke going up, he might freak out and come back faster.
Okay, so this boat is actually the only one that's left. This one, actually, the Frost Giant that was in it used it to get south to attack, and he was fighting Hyrex and in Clitaris,
Well,
but this one's still here.
Well, down here south, isn't there a whole bunch of stuff piled up?
Oh yeah,
That'd be wreckage.
yeah. This whole dock. There's a wreckage of a ship here. There's wreckage of a ship and dock here. So I mean, you've got options.
Okay. Boat number 9, is that big enough that there might be loot in it, or not really?
From what you probably not. What you can see is that both of those ships, they're now wreckage, but they did have a pile of giant-sized, boulder-sized snowballs. Because when this first came out, the giants that were in each of them were having a snowball fight across the bay with each other.
Okay, I am going to light up the boat label number 9.
So let's see here. So this one?
Oh, there's 2 of them labeled. Yes.
Yeah.
I thought that one crashed. I was looking at
So yeah. So both of them are crashed, but yeah, you can definitely try to do that. Go ahead and make your to hit roll. You can make it with advantage.
$17.
Okay. So yeah, and go ahead and roll your damage.
There's. Oh wait, that is. This is the pierce. It doesn't really matter. So 4 piercing, and then I have to look up how the fire thing works. Oh, okay, wait. 1d6 fire damage. So not fun.
So here's the problem. So the boat only has like an AC of 10, but and you have advantage to hit it because it's immobile. But the problem is that this is cold, wet timber. It's really wet now because it is partially wrecked, which gives it a damage threshold of 10 for catching fire. So you have to do over 10 points of fire damage in order for it to light.
Even if I like try and hit the sail, shit, I don't know what to do then. Okay, I guess if we hop in on the fight and the guy shows up, we could try hiding after that, huh?
Run away. It's a dragon.
Yeah, okay, fair enough.
Scatter.
Everybody bunch up, make it easier. If you could all stand about within 15 feet of each other, that'd be great.
Everybody hide in the same spot.
Okay, well, I pretty much used in my actions. My character's not that smart, so this is pretty wonderful.
Well, you still have another attack left.
Okay.
And you've got movement. I mean, you could start running away. I mean, you could start running back towards the castle, which is all the way over here.
Shit. And that's kind of a ways, isn't it? And is building number 3 like wrecked, or?
No, just the docks and probably like the back rooms here. Remember, there's like a mud room back here that led out to the docks.
It seems smarter to try and sneak over through the building, maybe.
Okay. Okay. Yeah. So, what you'll want to do, well, you can't make a stealth check because you already. I mean, if you don't want to fire that first arrow, you don't have to, because there's just it's very unlikely that you're gonna, with a flaming arrow, that you're gonna light a wet timber of a crashed boat on fire. So you would still be stealthed. If you want, you can make it through the wreckage into building 3 if you want to try to make your way through the building to get out on the other side.
I think I will do that, yes.
Okay.
So do I need to roll stealth, or am I just good from my previous thing?
No, you're good. So we'll put you. Let me double check something. Oh, come on. God, Roll20 is stupid sometimes. Let's see here. I think this is. Oh, shit. No, what is building 3? Oh. That's the wrong map. I'm just trying to see what's in building 3. Okay. Is there nothing here? I guess not. Okay. So it doesn't matter. So you move into building 3, and you find that it is a dry dock lodge. It is currently they're unoccupied, and there is the hull of a great ship takes up most of the interior space. Giant wooden braces hold the ship upright. The Giants of Astoria built this ship, which isn't seaworthy at this point. So, I mean, this boat has basically been frozen here in the ice for 1,000 or so years.
Cool.
You do see that there are a number of tents in here that the Northland barbarians would be using, the slaves would be using to live in, but they're not currently in here. So you can just run through this area and run out the other side. I will allow you to make a investigation check.
Okay, cool. 17. Pretty good.
So on a 17, you can see that no real recent work is being done on this boat because the wood at this point is so old, having been frozen and chipped out of the ice, it is now brittle. It would not survive being released into the ocean. Basically, it would hit one wave and then crack and sink to the bottom. So this is not a possibility for getting the fuck out of Dodge. Isendraug. Does not really like Hyrex being there.
Well, do something about it then.
Isendraug is going to kind of dismissively take a swing at Hyrex with her tail. $25. For 19 points of bludgeoning damage. Okay. And then she is going to make another 2 claw attacks on her giant friend. First claw attack. Is a hit for 16 slashing damage. And second claw attack. $21 to hit for 14 bludgeoning or slashing damage.
Me?
No, to the Frost Giant. And so this Frost Giant, Hyrex, from what you can see, this Frost Giant looks like he's just got huge rending wounds all over him where this dragon has just been clawing him and kind of ruining his day. Or ruining his end of days, I guess, is more appropriate. Hyrex, what would you like to do?
I'm going to attack.
All right.
Swing heavy, swing hard. Ooh, oh my god. Double 20s. So that's a 20 either way.
Yeah. Nat 20.
Wow. So,
Double damage.
double damage. 33.
Okay.
Because you just double the rolls, right?
Yep. Yeah, that's usually the easiest way. I mean, if you want, you can re-roll, but...
No.
All right, so you get 2 more attacks.
Yes. How about a 15? No?
New.
Not a 6.
New.
That's it for that.
Okay. Well, you got a good bite with your glaive. And that definitely got her attention.
Oh,
Anything with bonus action?
no.
Okay.
She does take 6 points of damage, of radiant damage.
Oh. Oh, from magic weapon?
From the, well, it's a zealot thing, but yeah.
Okay. Well, it was radiant damage that pissed her off. That's what got her.
That's what got her.
Weeben, what would you like to do in this scenario?
Let's see here. Not fight a dragon. That sounds like an idea that would work for me. I'm gonna attempt to hide again for the bonus.
Okay.
$22.
Okay. This time, you're hidden.
Okay. Like, I thought I was in before. This time I can. Okay. And
So,
we're trying to get back to
Here's-
the strip, right?
yeah, well, here's a question. What is your passive perception?
My passive perception is 20.
So, you don't know where Smokey is either. You realize that Smokey has vanished from sight. You have no idea where she is.
Did we in any way, shape, or form communicate to each other that we are all going to try and get to the ship and get the hell out of here?
I doubt it. I mean, if she's trying to... She's using hide in plain sight, her bugbear stealth ability. She's not going to give it away by saying something.
Alrighty. Well, then.
But I
Shit, I
mean,
did that backwards.
you do know that there is a way through the ice shelf through this building. I mean, you can see that quite plainly. So,
All right.
I don't know if you want to get out of Dodge and run. I mean, you can hear probably over the sounds of the dragon roaring and ripping through giant flesh, Hyrex yelling to get back to the ship, run away.
We have
Get to the chopper.
on ship too, so.
No, I'm gonna go for get to the chopper then, and I will haul small-legged ass.
Wait for me, I got short legs.
Wait a second. No, that sounds not a good idea. Because I'm the slowest running person of the entire party. Unless I do the double dash.
You could double dash.
next turn. Well, I can only single dash this turn because I did the hiding.
Well, right.
Alright, well, then I'll just dash. Take my 50 feet and dash.
Okay, so let's see here. So you two, you come running through the wreckage of the back of this building and find that this is a dry dock with a really old boat sitting there. Clearly it's not been worked on, and you just glancing at it, you as well know that this ship is never going to be seaworthy again. But there is, and you see a number of tents from the slaves in here. But you do see at the end, there is light at the end of the building. You can see that that this building will allow you to run out through the other side of the snowdrift. Or the iceberg, whatever. So that is Weaven's turn. Steve the Devil. Where did Steve the Devil... Oh, Steve's up here in the temple, right?
Yep, I'm inside the temple. Looking towards the southeast, does that look like a door goes out, or is that completely encased in ice?
Encased in ice.
Okay, well,
now,
in that case,
where the pool of water is right here.
Yeah, Steve doesn't like to swim. Steve's not a swim, especially with weights.
Yeah, that water's cold.
That water's cold now.
Right? Fuck that shit. I'm assuming there's some sort of door or window towards the backside of the building.
No, it is encased in ice.
The top side, up here, where it's.
Oh, that's the front of the front of the yeah, the front is open. Yes.
Oh, okay, that's what I wanted to make sure. So we will go.
I imagine that pool of water in the temple probably feels like the pool that Kate and I went for a swim in when we were in Boston. We're at the hotel and we were exhausted from the plane trip, and we're like, they got a pool, that sounds like a really relaxing idea. So we go into the pool, right? And it's like 95 friggin' degrees in there, and just all water vapor. The windows are just completely fogged up, and we're like, oh, this pool must be really hot. No, it was not. The water in the pool was like 60. We stepped in there, and that is why we don't have any children, because I went swimming in that pool.
I'm swimming in now, I can't find it.
Yep, that's it. So did you dash or?
Yeah.
Okay.
It's going to be a dash to get that far. He's just booking it around the backside.
Okay. And you're still flying.
No, I'm down on the ground.
Okay, let me change your wings. Yeah, being on the ground is probably safer for you at this point in time.
Yeah, that's what he figured. Just trying to stay out of sight, but not worrying about stealth, more speed.
Right. So, Clitaris, what does invisible Clitaris want to do?
So people are going down on this side to actually go to the castle?
That's what it seems like, yes.
Oh, okay. Then she will go ahead and go about that.
The paladin's running away too. Sorry, dwarf. I know we just met you, but good luck.
Well, at the very least, we're regrouping.
Yes, make sure everybody's in the same place, so that I can get all of you with breath weapon rather than have to hunt you down individually.
So that's a dash.
Okay.
But she can use bonus action to do dash. Is anybody hurt inside the building now?
What is Clitaris's passive perception?
Oh, probably not shit. Fuck it, 12.
She doesn't see anybody else in the building. All she sees is this ancient boat sitting in the dry dock and some tents. And obviously the entrance out on the other side.
Alrighty, nobody gets healed then. Teach you all hide from your cleric.
And of course they don't see her unless they have a passive perception that can beat a 22. Because they would then possibly hear her, but she's invisible. So, yeah.
Funny.
So if she wants to do bonus action dash, she can do that as well.
Oh, so she can do a secondary dash?
Yeah. That's the benefit of being a rogue.
Well, I guess I'll get her to about there-ish.
Okay. So then her only problem is getting across this channel to the other side. Of course, she could climb across the gigantic chain is an option, but we'll I was just gonna say we'll cross that bridge when I'm confident. I'm fucking clever. Zinquinol, what would you like to do?
I am going to have a question.
Mm-hmm.
Can I try and banish it?
You could try to banish it.
It says I can banish a creature, but
Uh-huh.
I didn't know if it was like a creature is of this size and this size, and that's a monstrosity, and so in 1991 they decided you couldn't do that anymore.
So the term creature could mean anything. It could mean any living thing that you would interact with or meet in the D&D multiverse. Creatures have subtypes. So where the subtype comes in is like wild shape. Druids cannot wild shape into a monstrosity. Druids can wild shape into a beast. Hold person specifically states humanoid. Hold monster, on the other hand, says creature. So there's a fine line between the wording of some of these spells. But if it says creature, yeah.
So it's probably gonna fail, but I just want to try. I feel like I would be resourceful enough to try and just make it go away.
So what is the range on banish?
Let me see. 60 feet. I think I just make.
Yeah. You can attempt to banish her.
Fuck yeah! All right.
So she needs to make what, a wisdom saving throw?
I think it's charisma.
Ooh, that's even.
Yeah, charisma. 16.
Okay. Here we go.
Everybody cross your fingers. And your toes and everything.
She gets an 18.
Ugh,
She is
I could have made it go away for a minute.
She is not banished, but she's aware that somebody tried, which enrages her.
She already decided I was next. So, in that case, I'm going to run over here and Dukes of Hazzard slide down this embankment
Okay.
to right there.
Okay. All right.
And I can't stealth because I already did everything, but I'm hoping it provides cover.
Yes, you are down 20 feet from her because she is huge. It's going to give you half cover, so plus 2 bonus to your AC. Anything with a bonus action?
I really wish that. Let me see. I just want to see if something in particular is a bonus action.
Brian.
Probably not. Oh, it is. I'm going to cast Shield of Faith on myself,
Okay, there you go.
which adds another 2 AC.
There you go. Excellent
Now I'm done.
choice. The Frost Giants are going to once again try to break free of the web. I mean, the one Frost Giant's almost to the point of like, what's the point? I'll cut my own throat. And fail with 13. Are you shitting me? So the Frost Giants are still restrained. That must be like the best web ever.
A lot of practice.
What? How long does web last? Like 1 minute?
I think it's just there. I think it's a physical object you make into being, and so it just sits there until it. I don't know.
I thought it.
Shit, maybe wrong.
I don't know. Let me see. I don't think anybody in any of my games, like my entire life, has ever effectively used web like this. Oh no, it's even worse than a minute. It's 1 hour. These guys are boned. Okay. So, yep, they're fucked. All right. So, Smokey, what would you like to do? You're down here in the boathouse.
I want to try and get to those giant crossbows on the cloud giant ship. So, if the dragon tries to fuck with us, we can maybe shoot him with it. So, I need to run across the chain. I'm going to take a rope and, like, make a loop. So if I fall, I don't land in the icy ocean.
So what is your? Well, first of all, what's your movement? Because you're still back here in the boathouse.
And Zephyr.
Yeah, Zephyr Strike's still on.
Yeah, I'm trying to remember. I think it adds 30 feet, so it's 60 feet. Is how far I can go. That's my walking speed around.
So 60 feet will get you right to the chain.
Okay, and is it possible to dash to do 60 more or not? Because this is difficult. Oh, okay, all right, cool.
So if you want to dash across this chain, make a acrobatics check. If you want to do kind of like a monkey bar climb across, you could do athletics.
Okay, I'll do athletics then. That seems better. Okay. Got 10.
Yeah, I'll say that that's good enough.
There's some close call. Okay.
And you're still stealthed.
Sweet. When they
Okay.
get hit by one of those bolts, it's going to be like a Mack truck. They're not going to see it coming.
Right. Okay, so that was your dash. Isendraug. Isendraug's going to. She's going to bite at Hyrex. $21 to hit.
Yeah.
For 22 piercing damage and 4 cold damage. And then she is going to claw.
How much cold damage? 4?
4. And then she is going to claw at her giant friend. 17 hits for 16 slashing damage, and this giant, she basically just reaches out to this giant and with both claws rends him and rips him in two. And his, whoop, yeah, we can get rid of this. This is in my way. Rips him in two, and he falls to the ground in 2 pieces. And then her last claw attack she'll make on the other giant. $27 hits for 17. And that is Isendraug's turn. Hyrex, you got some nifty new scars.
I like scars.
You're looking like a badass.
Oh, he does. It's like he's been chewed up.
That's to your charisma. Your beard's going to be all fucked
21.
up because you can't grow hair over the scar on your face. 21 hits.
21 hits. Let's do it this way. Does 22 hits?
Yes.
And 22?
Yeah, those are all hits.
That's attacks plus a bonus attack, though.
That's fine.
So.
That all hits.
$37.
Okay. Oh, you really pissed her off. Here's a question.
Mm-hmm.
Your last turn,
Mm-hmm.
you got a nat 20.
Mm-hmm.
Did you go Great Weapon Fighter? Did you take your extra attack with the nat 20? I don't think you did.
So
You hit once and missed twice, but there was a fourth one.
I didn't, but that third one is not an attack; it's a bonus attack, so it holds the same slot. But I did forget to add a bonus dice for a critical, so he should take 12 more.
Okay. That's what I thought. I knew there was something
Yeah,
not quite
I got
right.
a bonus critical dice that I forgot to add it. But yeah, I have an offhand attack, so that takes the bonus slot. And since I rolled it,
Right.
otherwise
All right, so Hyrex is actually holding his own against Isendraug, which is impressive.
It'll be over soon.
Running away.
Yes. Weeben, what do you want to do?
How good are dragons' ears?
Well, not. They're pretty good. I mean, she's got a passive perception of 21. So without even trying, she automatically has 21. So she can hear stuff pretty well.
Okay. I'll be like, as I'm running, I'll be like, Clitoris, pick me up, wherever you are, pick me up.
I do like the fact, well, of course, nobody else really knows about this because Steve was the only one who looked into the temple. But you guys are like, you know what? Our self-preservation is higher than our desire for that frozen horde in the corner. We have enough money. We don't need to deal with this.
You can't shop if you're dead.
Right.
That's what I was thinking. You can't shop if you're dead.
I wish.
I can't steal if I'm dead. All right, well then, I guess I'll just go for the dash.
Okay. Go ahead and move yourself to where you can be. I assume you're running for the chain as well?
I mean, yes.
This whole battle, like, reminds me of the old days of playing, like, BattleTech when shit went south. And it just became a routed, cluster of everybody going, I gotta get out of here.
So I can only go 75 feet, right?
Yes.
If my movement's 25?
Yes.
So then I'm gonna like run to the edge of the chain
Okay.
and just be like the whole time, Guitars, if you're here, pick me up. Pick me up. But not super loud.
Okay. So we'll put you at the edge of the chain. And Clitoris can make a perception check.
That's like a 27 or perception, double check. No, 18.
Okay, so yeah, you can hear the sound of Weeben whispering that he wants to be picked up, but you're not sure exactly where he's at because he is stealth pretty well. But you can hear him. The other thing to note is that it's only been like 24 seconds. Well, maybe 36 seconds. So these seas are still pretty choppy and rough. There's some big rollers that are going back and forth from all of the excitement that Zinquinol created in the bay in the middle. So the sloshing of water as it comes back and forth against the docks is quite loud. Let's see here. So you double moved. Steve the Devil, what would you like to do?
Steve's just going to continue looking on the ground around the outside.
Okay.
Till he feels comfortable enough to pop up and see what everybody else is doing. Yeah, he's going this way.
Okay.
It'll be his turn.
All right.
Then Clitoris is going to come around this way.
Okay. So on her perception check, it was high enough. We'll say that she is able to determine where Weeben is. I'm sure he would make himself known. And she can pick him up. But then she will lose invisibility. Well, no, she won't lose invisibility. She needs to make either a acrobatics or strength athletics check to get across this chain.
Well, she's also concerned that might impose disadvantage trying to carry out. He's wee, but he's not that tiny.
That's true. And not only that, but if Weeben wanted to, he could make an acrobatics check and probably cartwheel across this chain. I assume his dex is fairly high.
She's going to look in the general direction that she thinks he is and just like, are you serious? And then she'll start going across the bridge.
Okay.
That's fair.
Okay.
Tough one.
And that will get her, if she does a double dash everything, that'll get her just barely to the other side.
Okay, so she needs to make either an acrobatics or an athletics check to get across.
That shouldn't be too big of a deal. Athletics for a 17, and I rolled like crap.
Yeah, so she gets to the other side of the chain. All right. Zinc, what would you like to do?
One thing I also forgot is, since I knew where he was for a split second, Clitoris was still carrying the javelin that he asked her to pick up, so he just kind of sticks around like, here's your javelin.
Sticks it in the snow. You can get across the chain on your own. Here's your javelin.
Pretty much.
So Zinkwell.
I want to know if I can swim in the water since I'm resistant to cold damage.
Yeah.
Okay. So I'm going to pull another Dukes of Hazzard hip slide down into the water.
Okay.
And then if I'm using gravity to get down the hill, does that count against my movement?
No.
Okay. So it was about 10 feet to get to the edge. And then I slid down. I'm going to dash. So I'm going to swim another 60, or not another 60, another 50 feet.
Okay.
To about here.
Okay.
Whoa.
You can.
And now I assume that means I've got better cover.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, you are down in the water.
I knew being Triton was going to finally yield some benefit at some point.
Right. And being a Triton's going to save my life. Frost Giant. Oh, wait. Did he do it? He did. 16. The giant is finally broken free of the webs. And he is going to move there, which means that Isendraug gets a attack of opportunity. And hits, like, with a lot. With a 33. For 16 slashing damage. But the way he figures it, at least he's not close to the dragon. Smokey. Where is... Oh, Smokey's over here. What would you like to do?
I want to go to the cloud castle.
You're going to keep running to the castle?
Yeah, I don't know where it is exactly.
So it is all the way to the left. You're getting closer. It's like up here on this little outlet.
Sorry, did you say like here or crap?
So it is in this. It is in this direction. Yeah, it's in the little off the little outlet up to the northwest.
Okay, cool. And I can go 120 feet with the dash.
Yep.
So, let's see. Okay. I'm out there.
Okay. Bless you. So you are within visual sight of the cloud stuff staircase that goes up to the docked cloud castle. Isendraug. Isendraug is going to breathe a 60-foot cone of cold towards Hyrex. Hyrex, you need to make a DC 19 Constitution saving throw.
Missed it. 10.
We should have named you cannon fodder. Thank you so much.
But I'm going to take a reroll for a fanatical focus.
Okay.
There we go. 22.
Okay,
Yeah.
so you will take half damage.
That's amazing. Hyrex, you're just like, suck my dick! Over and over and over and over again. As a true barbarian.
So, half damage will be 40 points of cold damage.
Whew.
Thank God for half damage.
While treading water in
Yeah.
the icy cold, I'm going to do a Hunger Games finger salute. And then keep treading water.
And then she is going to risk the attack of opportunity. And fly here. So, Hyrex, you get an attack of opportunity.
All right. It's just one though, right?
Yep, just one attack.
23 to hit.
That hits.
Uh, 13.
Okay.
And I need to check out something real quick. No. Nope.
Okay. Hyrex, what would you like to do? We're on a new round, so your reaction is back.
How far away is she?
She is 25 feet.
Sweet. She didn't go far enough. I'll walk over there and swing again.
Okay.
A 25 to hit. And a 25 to hit.
Those both hit.
Six. 42.
Ooh.
23 plus 19.
Isendraug's not looking so good. Anything
The
else?
one man show figured out.
Yeah, basically. Anything else?
Yeah. One more. No, that one hit. I rolled a 2.
Yeah, no.
If we have time, I'm going to erect a statue in Hyrex's honor. There we go. Like, here stood the greatest.
Weeben. You can make a acrobatics or athletics check to get across that chain.
Okay. Unfortunately, I'm not proficient in either, as I put all mine into, like, stealth and things of that nature.
Yeah, but you should have pretty high dex, I would imagine.
Yeah, my dex is a 4. So. I rolled an 8.
Aha! So
And
you get 25 feet to the middle of the chain, and you fall. Make a dexterity saving throw.
Well, that I can make a 25.
Okay, so you are hanging by your fingernails on the edge of this chain. And I need to find something to show that you are hanging on for dear life.
I knew that was going to happen. I was like, this chain is gonna be the thing.
There it is. We'll give you the fist. So you are hanging on. You what? Phrasing? Yes. Yes. You are hanging on to this chain. You slip and fall, and you're gripping onto this chain. If you want, you can yell out for help.
Like, technically,
Which would also ruin your stealth, but, you know.
no. I mean, at this point, I think the dragons seems to be pretty occupied with those stuff. And, but in any case, no, I'm not going to yell down damage tires. Am I allowed to make any more attempt at moving? Can I make a athletics check now instead of a acrobatics check?
No, you're hanging. You're stuck until next turn.
Ah. Okay, well then. Help.
Okay, so your stealth.
Damn it.
Goes away. Okay. Meanwhile, all the way up here, Steve the Devil.
Steve feels he's got a little further away, so he's going to go ahead and peek up this way. Using his wings to kind of fly up to the top of the slope a little bit to see what's going on.
So you can see where an area has been, it looks like a extremely cold wind, like a hyper freezing wind hit water. I don't know if you've ever seen like ocean waves that instantly freeze, but that where Hyrex was standing, that's what this looks like. There's just this this blasted shards of sharp ice. You can tell that the dragon has clearly used its breath weapon, and you can see in the distance this battle going on with the dragon and Hyrex and the giant.
Just slightly out of range. No Eldritch Blast for you.
You're gonna what?
I said no Eldritch Blast. He's out of range by like 10 foot. So then we will go ahead and use the dash action. Let's go this way. Try to catch up to the party.
Okay.
Hoping that's far enough away to not to be noticed.
Cleotaris.
So did Cleotaris notice Weeben when he fell?
Yeah, he yelled out, "Help!"
She's gonna yell back, seriously?
The rogue's the one that needs the help. It's probably my fault because I jinxed. I'm like, oh, the rogue, they'll just be able to do cartwheels across this. Nope.
Yeah. She will go out and pick his ass up.
Okay, so she needs to make first a athletics check to get out there.
Athletics is a soft 20.
Okay, I will allow Weeben to make a athletics or acrobatics check at advantage because she's giving you the help action.
That's better. 18.
Okay. That's the wrong one.
The 12 would have screwed me up.
Possibly, yeah. Well, no, a 12 would have been okay.
Okay, because
A 9 would have screwed you.
So that's action?
That's the action, yeah.
All right, so then 10-foot movement, bonus action, another 30-foot movement. She will get to hear and yell back as she's running away from him, stop fucking around.
This is serious. Zinquinol, where would you like to go?
Super simple.
Given the dragon's size, can I see her from the water? Or
So
no?
it's 50 feet. That's another 80
so
feet.
Her,
Yeah, no, you wouldn't be able to see up that high.
okay. In that case, I'm just going to swim for my double movement.
Okay.
And then that puts me right about here. I'm going to hide among the dock piles and stuff like that.
Okay. Go ahead and make a
Because I
stealth.
don't think this dock has been destroyed.
No. Go ahead and make a stealth check. Just for
Okay.
giggles.
Hide might be the wrong word. I might have meant just use for cover.
Right. Well, you can go ahead and make a stealth.
So I'm at I think it's a normal.
Well, there you go.
Oh, sweet.
See, never doubt. Sometimes the dice are in your favor. So yeah, you are you are not hidden from the dragon if she were to look for you, but you're hidden fairly well with a 21.
I was going to say, I'm out of her sight line and hidden pretty well. So she'd have to go looking for me.
Zinc, make a perception check.
Okay.
So
I'm focused on not freezing to death.
So you're hiding under the docks, shivering, and you look out on these choppy waves, and you see a swell go up, and as the swell comes down, way off on the horizon, you see a longship coming in, a huge longship.
Okay.
And then the swell goes up and you can't see it, and then you look down and the longship's a little bit closer.
Okay.
So you see.
Can I stick my head underwater and ask the nearby aquatic creatures if they know how far away it is?
You don't need to ask them. I mean, it's like, what, 120 miles to the horizon?
No,
Okay.
like 30 miles.
Is it only like 30 miles? So, yeah, I mean, it's out there, but it seems to be moving at a good clip, and it's coming this way.
Right.
Frost Giant is going to...
So you're going to close with me and give me a free attack?
No, he's going to make 2 attacks on Isendraug.
Does he get within 10 feet of me?
Let's see. He does.
Nice.
So you're going to use a reaction to attack him?
Reaction.
Okay. Get away, Giant. We got enough problems.
23.
That hits.
Plus 13.
Okay. Okay. So he is like cursing you in Giant and then makes 2 attacks on Isendraug.
So it's even worse than I thought. It's only 4.8 kilometers. That's like nothing
Huh. I thought it was further than that.
for a person standing at sea level.
Nat 20. Oh. He brings his great axe up and decapitates Isendraug.
Nice.
And the dragon wheels about. Everything is splattered with a shower of blood as Isendraug dies.
Cold blood.
Cold blood. And then he is going to... He has reach of 10 feet. So he is going to make his second attack on Hyrex.
All right.
Nat 20.
Oh,
God damn. There they are.
make it count.
47 points of slashing damage.
Damn.
So half that.
Yep.
24, call it. All right.
Okay. This will be the last round of today's game, or the last turn of today's game, rather. Smokey, where do you want to go? So you're...
Do I like hear the dragon die, I guess?
You could hear like a gargled death roar that seems to have been abruptly cut off.
Well, shit. I just feel like a coward now. That's ridiculous. I'm booking it towards the castle. I can't do anything because I'm too far away.
Okay.
So I'll just keep heading up the stairs and hopefully if shit hits the fan next round. I'll be...
So, I mean, that's...
Never run from battle. And the one time we do,
Yeah,
our
you...
guest comes through and is like, I got you guys.
You can get to the castle steps, and actually you start to make your way up the castle steps. I will allow you to make a perception check at advantage because you're higher up now.
18.
You can see a enormous, like bigger than any of the long ships that you've seen so far, you see this enormous longship on the horizon coming this way, and its sails are full.
Okay, I'm gonna yell then really loud at everybody.
Okay.
Gather up.
Okay, so that removes your stealth.
Yeah.
And we'll wait. We will pick this up next week. Hyrex probably won't be here, but it's of course a possibility. But I think that for his bravery of facing the dragon, I think Hyrex deserves an inspiration point.
Yeah.
That was really badass. Oh,
If I could dole one out, I would too. That was awesome.
You say, I got this.
Just this one dwarf.
Yeah, just one pissed off dwarf barbarian.
That's amazing.
And yeah, so we will pick this up next week at 12, and we'll see how well you guys do. You guys are getting towards the final couple of dungeons of this game as soon as we get off of Svardborg. So you're coming to the climactic conclusion of this campaign.
What do you think? Maybe one more level?
You'll definitely get a level at the end of this adventure. And then, yeah, probably another level, maybe 2.
Nice.
So,
Can't wait how long we got left.
right, yeah. No, it's getting close.
All right. Have a great weekend, everybody.
Yep, have a good weekend, guys. I will see you next week.
Very well. See you next week.